Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman today, and we are beginning off with a Bowser and Peach interlude. Wahahaha, hello, how you feeling, princess? Nothing makes me happier than a smile from you, Peach. Well, tough luck, I'm in a very bad mood, you monster. You've imprisoned all the guests from the castle. You are the single greatest disaster to ever befall the Mushroom Kingdom. I'll tell you what, I'll smile when you make everything as it was before you showed up. Gwaha, oh that's rich, you know, I can't do that. That jerk Mario just beat the Koopa Bros and Toot and Koopa. Sure, they were complete wimps, but you were still loyal to me. Can't forgive Mario for just... whatever. I'm nibbling at this bud right now, so I'm gonna use the invincible Tub of Love on him. He's the strongest creature I know, after me. You bet. Forget about Mario. Your nastiness. We have a problem. Why Kimmy Koopa? Why has he got so riddled up? You look upset. What? The Star Spirits flew away from Tub of Love's castle. King Bowser, keep your voice down. Princess Peach will hear you. Yes, you're right. Tell me the details over there. Twink, did you hear that? Yes, I sure did. The Star Spirit must have escaped. Did you hear that? He called the thing invincible? That doesn't sound good. Do you think Mario can win? We better try and find out about Tubba Blubba. If we could find anything about a weak point, we just might save Mario. Good idea. Then there's no time to lose. When there's no time to lose, we won't get anything done if we stay in this room. Okay, yeah, sorry I haven't exactly left off on a good intro here. This Peach interlude is pretty damn important because I don't think this is the only time you can go to this one spot, but there's something that we're going to be getting during this Peach interlude that will make this run so much easier. I am just going to say that. There's an item that we can get in this interlude that'll make it so much easier. Anyways, here we basically have this area here, which is outside of the castle. We're going to be heading in this room here, or, yeah, whenever we can get in there. This is where we're supposed to be going here, but there's something that I want to do in this area before I do the thing that we're mainly supposed to get in this area. By that, I mean that there's a badge I want to get in this place. Now, I know what you're thinking. How would the badge system work with Peach? What the badge system in this place does is, there's actually a way how you can transfer items between Peach and Mario. Now, I don't mean you can send your items to Peach. I'm saying that there is a way, however, to send badges you find as Peach over to Mario. And this is the badge I wanted to send to him. So I'm just going to get noticed here because we need to send this badge over to Mario ASAP. What this badge is, this is known as the Power Rush badge, if you missed its description. Basically, in danger, it boosts your attack power by 2. Basically, you can be a total monster when you enter danger mode, because, yeah, I'm sure you can probably predict. Surprisingly, in the Peach segments, you can't pause, but, I have to mention that there was a couple items that I wasn't able to get, or, that I missed out on the first 2 chapters that I picked up on my returning trip here. By the way, over here you can also find Deep Focus, which is a pretty nice badge, I guess. And this beautiful chest here is how we're going to be transferring these here. If you're wondering what took so long with this segment, it's because originally I recorded this entire chapter and it turned out that my hard drive was disconnected from the computer slightly and it wasn't displaying properly and the entire capture failed at the end. I was super pissed off at it and had to play through the first 2 chapters, but I actually have a lot more star pieces than I did before because I did some more stuff. I was able to deliver one more letter to the Wandering Mouse in the desert. It's basically, if you just travel along the desert path, you'll eventually find a mouse in blue sitting up beside a tree. That's basically what you have to do there. for that. Then, in Chapter 2 as well, I'm gonna flash up some screenshots of some of these here. In Chapter 2, there is a secret area that I missed. Close to where, that's a good, close to where I got the bulb there, that was in Chapter 2. That bulb, there's like an upper area there, and at the very top, you can drop down on a little support beam that I never even knew existed, and there's a star piece there. I'll flash up on screen what it looks like. In Chapter 1, I missed a very useful badge in the, Koopa Bros Fortress known as Refund, which, I'll explain these in the Mario part of this interlude, because I have to explain this. Hey, have you heard about Master Tubba Blubba? I'm hearing rumors that he loves eating ghosts. Ghosts, Master Tubba Blubba, he lives deep inside Forever Forest, doesn't he? I think he's guarding one of those star spirits right now. Yeah, Master Tubba Blubba lives in the castle on top of Gusty Gulch. I heard that somewhere in his village is a mansion and a village full of ghosts. I'm guessing Master Tubba Blubba sometimes goes there to catch booze, and then he catches one, he gobbles it up, and starting with the head. Oh man, that's scary. Now I won't be able to walk to the bathroom alone at night. I'm gonna have nightmares. I know why. You tell me. I also heard that Master Tubba Blubba is invincible. They say no one can hurt him. Not even anyone can scratch him. He might even be stronger than King Bowser. Stronger than King Bowser? Come on, that's impossible. Even Master Tubba Blubba has some weak points. It's just common sense. Yeah, you may be right. There's another rumor that Tubba Blubba's got a secret that would ruin him if it ever got out. I bet it's about his past. I heard he didn't used to be so strong at all. Shh! What if Tubba Blubba hears you? He might gobble us up. Still, what do you think about his secret could be anyway? I don't know. No one knows. That's why it's a secret, you half-wit. Twink, it sounds like Tubba Blubba has a weak point after all. If only we could find out. Huh? Hey, did you hear someone talking just now? Do you think someone knows we're goofing off here? Oh, well, Princess Peach, how'd you get here? I'm sorry to do this, but you have to go back to your room right now. And we get dragged off, as if we can't defend ourselves anymore. Okay, so as I was saying, in the Koopa Bros Fortress, just after you save Bombette in that big sort of spiraling room, thank you, Mario. At last I can head home to Star Haven. My name is Memar. So nice to meet you in person. But I still got a long way to know you. Just know you can say Princess Peach, but he'll do the best to help you. Here's a present for you. Okay, anyways, after you finish in chapter, like, after you go to back to that spiral area, if you, instead of heading up it, if you go walk around the bottom of that big spiral room, there's a door that leads to a save point, and there's also a cracked wall that you can use Bombette to, and it leads to the, to a badge called Refund, which I have equipped right here. Refund's coins you use if you use an item in battle, so basically if you purchase an item, then you can refund your coins when you use it in battle, so it's a really, really good badge. It can save you a lot of money much later on. I guess, well, in this area, in Chapter 2 as well, there was some point along the, I think, Pleasant Path it was called, or something like that. There was a star piece that required Cooper when we didn't have him at the time, but when we backtracked with Cooper, I accidentally never picked it up. So, yeah, I got that one off camera too. And the, Wandering Mouse, I'm gonna show that off here too. It's, I think in this room here. No, this is not the room. Okay, this is where I got screwed over here by that tornado. But in this room here, I believe. Yeah, right here. This guy here will give you a star piece if you talk to him with Park Harry, because you can deliver the letter to him. So that's just the more you know about these things here. So, yeah. I'm not sure if my levels are any different from, like, when I last did this, so I'm sorry if I'm a bit out of place here. Okay, when you give the artifact to Colorado, though, I think he gives you a reward for it. Yep, he gives you a star piece. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, now I'm gonna be bringing out Parkera here, and I'm gonna be saving here, and possibly going to be equipping another badge I got off camera. Known as Shrink Stomp. Shrink Stomp you get in the sewers, which I never mentioned yet. There's a warp pipe in an area of not Clock Town, I'm thinking of Majora's Mask here. It's in an area of Toad Town where you can go and there's a warp pipe in. It's in the room where we got the Bulb, I believe, and I'll point it out here when we go back to Toad Town in this segment. Hey, up there, second partner. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting this guy now, finally. A bunch of people were probably asking me if I was gonna be doing that. Yep, very similar. You look a lot like the Spell of Mario's on Bowser's Wanted poster. What's that? Princess Peach. You take me for a fool? Princess Peach is captured up there in Bowser's Castle. I reckon you don't know that. If you're asking for a big favor, I think, in your Mario, prepare to get a whooping. I think we should have said her name was Luigi again, but oh well. Anyways, yeah, in the sewer, you have to fight a mini-boss known as a blooper. The blooper has 30 HP, and that's really that. Oh wow, this is actually going to be really effective here. Alright. Wow, whoa, how much damage did I just do to that thing? I must have did a lot, because, holy crap, I never knew that badge had a lot of power behind it. Oh my god, that is amazing. Oh, let me see if it's really just as powerful as it displayed there. But then why did it just do 4 on it there? That made no sense to it there, really. Okay, anyways, the buzzard here, not that hard, really. He's pretty simple, to be perfectly honest. By the way, also, when I went to purchase the spell, that I purchased back in, the Desert Outpost, I accidentally ended up, like, beforehand, when I purchased a regular course, but this time I purchased the special course because I had enough money to afford it this time because of the refund badge. Unfortunately, I don't have the Power Rush badge equipped yet, but whenever I get that, I will certainly be equipping it. Buzzard, I believe, has, I believe he has 50 HP, so he's not too hard, but he does have a fair amount of HP, so I'm just gonna say that. Okay, sweet, managed to get out of that one there. No, I did this last time without Shrink Stomp. I can do it again without Shrink Stomp. Actually, I know how I beat him last time with that, too, because, he actually has another secret weakness here. You can use Lullaby on him, and he actually is vulnerable to this move, which is really effective. Aw, come on, really? Of course it doesn't work there. I'm also kind of annoyed Wow! Okay, I guess that Lullaby was pretty worthless there, but... Okay, we took out Buzzard. He's not... I guess we took out the old Buzzard and... Yeah, I don't know. There was a couple more differences that happened. Some of them were, I guess, a little bit minor. I noticed that I actually found an area with a super mushroom in the room after beating the Goomba King in the, prologue. And a super mushroom is very good for the prologue standard of early, because it's basically in a 10 HP run a full recovery. It can recover 10 HP. I believe, yeah, I have a couple here. This was the one I picked up in the prologue, so I also here's my items. Yeah, and I also have a lot of coins too, so I'm probably going to be able to actually afford buying some badges this time. I think I have plans for what my badge I want to pick up. Actually, yeah, I know exactly what badge I want to pick up because I didn't actually have enough money to afford it this time. Okay, here's actually that area I was talking about before. You drop out there, and on the support beam here, you can actually pick up a star piece there. That's where one of the major star pieces I missed was, and I didn't even know it existed until like just a little bit ago, so yeah, just keep that in mind. There is another thing I do want to get on Mount Rugged though, but it's a bit back here though, so obviously I still have Speedy Spin, which is really effective for this point here. This is where Waka was, not there. I didn't pick those coins up, surprisingly. Okay, yeah, here, just to the area where we got Power Carry. There's an upgrade block here, which is very nice. You have to have the Super Hammer to break this, and check it out. For this, I'm going to be using this to upgrade Power Carry because he's going to be really effective in this next little bit, being probably our strongest member. Well, aside from Bombat being able to hit certain enemies that Power Carry can't at this moment, anyways. Well, no, Bombat. I mean, not what I meant there. Bombat being able to hit having an attack that hits all enemies on the ground, and there aren't too many aerial enemies in the next chapter. At least not enemies that are actually, enemies. There's a very annoying gimmick of enemy, type of enemy that we can show up, but it's not exactly an enemy because we don't fight it. Oh. And welcome back to Toad Town! Yeah, that was a pretty unoriginal intro. But, there is some more stuff we can do in Toad Town right here, and we're going to be heading off to do some of that stuff here, too. I'm just going to show off where the sewer was, where we fought the blooper. It's right in this warp pipe here. There is an area over here, in this room here. There's a hidden block here. This is a super mushroom, I believe, and over here is where we fought the blooper, and that's where we got the Shrink Stomp badge. So, I'm just giving you guys that FYI. Believe it or not, we're not even going to be using Power Jump or, well, we might be using Power Jump later on, but we're actually not going to be using Power Jump very much longer, because there's a better badge coming up in the next chapter that is really effective. It's a jump badge that is basically, I'm not sure if it's going to show up here or not. Yeah, it's basically the opposite of this one here, the D down pound. I'm sure you can probably guess what I mean by opposite, in the fact that it's a jump badge, but yeah. Anyways, we're going to actually head back towards Shooting Star Summit here because there's an area I want to head to. Now that I have both star pieces and a reason to head here otherwise, if not for star piece purposes. Over here is looking for someplace to drop by Murthavy's place. Alright, sure. And on Star Hill, which by the way still looks awesome as always. I love how this place looks. You can head in here and check out what we have. We have our Power Rush badge. I could just leave Deep Focus here because it's not like I'm ever going to use it, but might as well nice to have the Deep Focus badge. Okay, how much does Power Rush take? Whereabouts is it? Here we go, only one. I'm gonna remove Shrink Stomp for that. Power Rush is so damn useful, it is not funny. I'm actually not gonna make that up. Power Rush is quite possibly the best badge for this entire run. And this kid up here, this guy, will swap badges for star pieces, and there's a couple badges that I wasn't able to get beforehand. You can get a couple very nice badges. These ones aren't really worth it. They're good badges, but they're just not really worth it for the amount of star pieces that they have. I'm debating on getting Zap Tap here because it basically, it's a really nice badge. Peekaboo, basically, if you remember Goombaro's Tattle ability, we were able to see the enemy's HP with it. This is basically the equivalent to that in form of a badge. And Pretty Lucky is also another really nice badge here. I did not mean to exit out of that. I think for now, because it's a really rare badge, or not rare badge, but it's a really good badge to have, I'm gonna buy Zapped Hat, because that's a badge that I think I'd rather have for this next chapter than, the other one that I had the option to buy. And, oh man, what can I... You know, if I took off Refund, then I'd be able to... Nah, actually, there is another badge I'm looking to get in this segment, though, from, Rolf's shop here, so, yeah, I will certainly be returning there when I have more star pieces. Yeah, I do want to head back to the badge shop, though, because there is some other stuff I can get there. No, still not the badge I'm looking for. Okay, look, here we have Double Dip, which lets you use 2 items in a battle, and Multi-Bounce, which is a good badge, but I don't exactly want it, so I'm gonna pass up Multi-Bounce as well, because there's an even better badge that I'm looking for, that I'm not sure when it will show up, though, so I'm just gonna be waiting for that to show up. I guess I also should mention it, though. I will be trying to fight most, if not all, optional boss fights in this game. There's one in the last chapter that's an immensely ridiculous optional boss that chances are I probably won't fight, just because of what it actually is, and the fact how tough it can actually be for a 10 HP run. But, yeah, aside from that one, I'll try to show off all optional bosses, and... this doesn't look like it's gonna want to cooperate with me, is it? I'm gonna off-screen until I can find that badge that I'm looking for, because I did see it after Chapter 3 in the original thing. I just